let's be honest, Scotch whiskey isn't the most approachable thing in the world. It's got a reputation for being expensive, exclusive, and hard to get into. But what if we told you there's an easy way to make yourself feel like an expert on Scotch? Johnnie Walker Scotch Whisky is one of the most popular brands of whiskey in the world, and it comes in a variety of different labels: red, black, and blue. But what do they mean? And what makes them different from each other? If you're not sure how to break down these labels and figure out which one is right for you, here's our guide. Johnnie Walker Scotch Whisky has been a staple in bars and homes around the world for over 200 years. Their line of whiskeys includes some of the most popular and best-selling options out there, including the Black Label, Red Label, Gold Label, Green Label, Platinum Label, Blue Label, and Double Black. The different labels on Johnnie Walker whiskey bottles tell us something about how long it's been aged and where it comes from. But what do they all mean? And how do you know which one is right for you? Where did Johnnie Walker start? If you've ever had a shot of whiskey, you've probably had Johnnie Walker. Johnnie Walker is a brand of Scotch whisky now owned by Diageo that originated in the Scottish burgh of Kilmarnock in East Ayrshire. The brand was first established by grocer John Walker. In 1820, Walker opened his own grocery business selling fine wines and spirits in Kilmarnock. He had originally been apprenticed to a grocer in Lugar, but it was not long before he decided to go into business for himself. In 1820, he bought a small warehouse at 12 Millers Lane in Kilmarnock and set up his new shop. He called it Wine and Brandy Shippers to the Trade. It was here that he began to sell his own blend of Scotch whisky, as well as other whiskies from around Scotland. In 1860, Johnnie Walker's son Alexander joined him in the business, and together they developed their own blend of Scotch whisky, which they named after themselves, Johnnie Walker Red Label. This blend became very popular, and within 25 years, it had become the most popular whiskey in Scotland, even more popular than any other brand. What made Johnnie Walker special? The secret formula? Well, it might be that Johnnie Walker has been around for over 200 years, which means they have a lot of time to perfect their recipe. Or maybe it's just that every bottle of Johnnie Walker has been touched by an actual little person, a wee wizard. Why does this brand have so many labels? This brand has so many labels because it knows that the best way to make a delicious drink is to use all of your senses. So it's not just about the taste. It's about how it smells, how it feels in your mouth, and how it makes you feel afterward. That's why this brand uses so many different labels, because they want to make sure that every single person who buys will have a variety of experiences that Johnnie Walker offers in its whiskeys. Is Johnnie Walker a good Scotch for beginners? Johnnie Walker is a good Scotch for beginners because it's an affordable, easy to find, and approachable drink. It has a nice, smooth flavor that isn't overwhelming or too strong, so if you're just getting into Scotch, it won't overwhelm your palate. It's also very affordable compared to other Scotches on the market, so if you aren't sure whether or not you're going to like Scotch as much as you thought, it won't break the bank if you don't. And finally, Johnnie Walker is easy to find at most liquor stores or bars. There are many different bottlings available, and they have perfected their branding over the years to become one of the most recognizable brands in the world. What is the difference between red, black, and blue labels? If you're not a whiskey expert, it can be hard to tell the difference between the red, black, and blue labels of Johnnie Walker, especially when they all look so delicious. The color of each label indicates different ingredients and flavor profiles. The black label is made with heavily peated malt, which is what gives it its smoky flavor. The blue label is made with lighter malts and is more fruity tasting than the black label. The red label has a milder taste overall than either of its counterparts, but still packs in plenty of flavor. So if you're looking for something mellow and sweet with a hint of spice, try the red label. If you want something richer and subtler with just a hint of smoke, go with the black label. Or if you're feeling frisky and want something bolder than both combined, try blue. Why is Johnnie Walker the most popular Scotch whisky in the world? Johnnie Walker is the most popular Scotch whisky in the world because it has a unique flavor profile that brings out the best in its drinkers. In a world where many Scotch whiskies are blended with other ingredients, Johnnie Walker relies on only 3 ingredients: grain spirits, malt whiskey, and caramel coloring. This allows their Scotch to have a distinct taste and scent, unlike any other brand. If you're looking for the best-selling whiskey in the world, and by a pretty big margin, look no further than Johnnie Walker. It's no surprise that this is such a popular brand. It's hard to become a world leader in any category without being good. And Johnnie Walker whiskey is definitely good. Yes, you can explore the range of exceptional blended Scotch whiskies from Johnnie Walker and find the perfect one for any occasion. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Advanced Mixology. Also, check out more of our featured content by visiting our channel.